Good evening.
Good evening. Let's see. Elaine says she cannot open her camera. That's fine. Thank you, Elaine, for updating me. Ping Hen, where's your camera? Okay, thank you. Phoebe is here. Cayenne is here. Hi, Cayenne. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
How was your week? What did you do this week?
I went to the school and I did my homework.
Very well. Did you have a lot of homework to do?
Yes, for today I have many homework.
Oh no, did you do everything?
Yes.
Yes, sure. Okay, good. How about something, sweetie, for fun? Did you do something for fun?
One of my homework is like got art.
Pardon? One of your homework is what?
I have a homework. It's about art.
Art homework, okay. And what were you supposed to do? Were you supposed to draw something or?
Like we fold the paper and we draw a butterfly and we cut it and we open it and take a white like A4 paper and we put it over there and use the brush or your toothbrush to like put the color and
Okay, that seems fine.
okay.
Yeah, all right, good, perfect. How about you, Phoebe? How are you?
Fine, thank you.
What did you do this week? How was your week?
This week I'm not good because I have exam this week.
When do you have an exam?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, wow, okay. And how were the exams?
I think it is quite easy.
Quite easy, okay. Did you have an English exam?
Of course.
Yeah, how was it?
Okay.
Why are you laughing? It wasn't good?
No, it's good.
Ah, okay, because you don't seem very happy.
Because I'm nervous.
You're nervous. Why are you nervous? Why are you nervous, Phoebe?
Because I still don't know the
You still don't know what's your results?
marks.
Okay. I'm sure you did well. I'm sure you did well. Awesome, sweetie. Thank you for that. Hi, Jewel. How are you?
I'm okay.
What did you do this week?
I just stay at home for quarantine. And
oh yeah, your brother said, who has COVID? Is it you or him?
Me.
You. How are you feeling?
Okay. Actually, I had COVID last week. Last week, just before class, I was like, oh, I need to do COVID test. And then when it came positive, my parents were like freaking out. And then in the middle of class, when I was like not answering or whatever, I was actually moving down to the living room.
Okay.
And
Are you getting better?
Yes.
That's good. Perfect. Good. So you stayed at home this week. You didn't go out at all?
Yeah, I only went to garden to walk a bit.
Yeah. Well, at least you went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least that's something. Okay. I hope you're going to be better soon.
Okay.
Good, sweetie.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ting Han, how about you? How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
What did you do today? What did you do this week?
I went to school today and nothing special happened this week.
Nothing special happened? Okay. Did you have fun at school? Did you meet good friends?
All of friends in school are the same. Met before already.
Oh, so you're not very happy to see them every day. Okay, all right, good, thank you. Chelsea, how are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thank you.
What did you do this week?
I'm quite happy this week because I know my exam result and it was quite good.
Quite good. So when did you receive the results?
Last week. I
Last
think last week is not complete this week and I know all the results.
Good. Tell me about your English result.
English, the reading part, I get 98 over 100.
That's good.
And the essay, I think I forgot.
What do you mean you forgot? Was it good or was it bad?
I think it's good.
You think it's good?
It's
Okay.
in A. I remember it's A.
Also, you remember the grade, but you don't remember the marks.
Yes.
It's good that it's A. Good. Are you happy with that?
Yes.
Perfect, sweetie. Very well. That's good. Awesome. Elaine, sweetie, is your microphone at least working?
Yes.
Okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What did you do today? What did you do this week?
In the morning, I go to tuition about Chinese, and in the afternoon, I go to school.
I went to
Um,
school, sweetie.
I went to school.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Did you have any exams as well?
No,
No exams.
our
Okay.
school exam is in
When?
I think maybe October.
18th of. Oh, you still have a lot of time. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Perfect, sweetie. Very well. Okay, guys. So there are a couple of things that I want us to do today. So the first thing, obviously, we're going to go through the material and we're going to work something. Today, we're going to do a little bit of writing as well. We're going to do some speaking. And but before we do that, I have a couple of questions that I would like to ask you. So the first question will be, actually, I'm going to write them down on a whiteboard over here because I want to see your opinion about certain things related to the course, obviously. So the first question I want to ask you is, how happy are you with the course so far? That will be the first question. In the meanwhile, you can just think about the answer, okay? While waiting for me to ask you. The second one is, what would you like us to change with our classes? For example, maybe you have a certain type of game that you would like to play, or maybe you want to practice more speaking, or maybe you want to do more writing, up to you. So what would you like us to change with our classes? And the third question will be, would you like to continue to the next level next year? We're talking about next year. So there are these three questions that I would like you to think about. Maybe I can give you a moment. And then at the end of the class, I'm gonna need maybe two students that feel comfortable to tell me about their opinion about this course. So basically what I'm gonna ask you to do is, we're gonna need a little bit of something that we call testimonial. What is a testimonial? Who knows? Testimonial is, for example, you're doing this course and then in the end of the course, somebody is asking you for feedback and they ask you, did you learn something or you didn't learn something? How much did you learn? How much did you enjoy the classes? How much did you like the teacher? How much did you get from all of these courses and so on? So to give a short testimonial just for a couple of questions, obviously, but that will be at the end of the class. Now, I don't know who is in, does anyone want to do that? Raise your hand if you want to do it.
Pardon?
What do you mean, pardon? I've been speaking for 5 minutes.
Yes, can you repeat that? You say how did I say?
Okay, Siri, so I'm asking you if you would like to give a feedback on the classes so far. But that should be at the end of the class. Okay, never mind. We're going to start at the beginning now. So I'm going to call first Xiaozi. Xiaozi, tell me, how happy are you with the course so far? I'll stop sharing for a second. Oh, let me close. Okay. Xiaozi, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay. Can you tell me, how happy are you with the course so far?
I'm quite happy with the course so far.
Okay, why are you happy? Do you feel like you learned something?
Yes,
What do you think you improved the most?
grammar
Grammar
and some writing.
and some writing as well. Okay. Do you think it was easy for you to improve all of these things like grammar and some writing? Do you think it was easy?
No,
No, why not?
because we need to do more exercise to improve our grammar, not just learning.
Perfect, very well, which means you need to use them in practice as well, like using them at
Yes.
school. Exactly, very well. Okay, now how about the second question? Is there something that you would like to change within this course? Something that maybe you think we're not doing it enough, but you want to do it more, or maybe like certain games that you like to play? Tell me your opinion.
I think nothing.
Nothing. So you're very happy with how we're doing so far?
Yes,
Good. Okay. How about the third question? Do you think that you would like to continue next year as well?
yes,
Perfect. Perfect. Very well. Thank you for the feedback. I'm just, guys, I need a little bit of feedback because we want to know if we're doing a good job or we're not doing a good job. Let's go to Ting Han. Ting Han, you joined quite late this year, but still, we appreciate your opinion as well. So tell me, how happy are you with the course so far?
I don't know how to say normal.
Normal, okay. Do you think that you improved?
Yes.
Yes, okay. What did you improve?
Speaking.
Speaking, okay. Do you think that practicing here during the classes actually helped you a little bit more for your school activities in English as well?
Yes.
Yes, good, okay. Tell me, is there something that you would like us to change during this course? Something maybe you think that we should do it more?
Nothing.
Nothing. So you're happy as we're doing it so far? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And how about the third question? Do you think that you would like to continue next level, which is after KET comes PET, which is the next level?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, good. You're still thinking about it? All right,
Yes.
cool. Thank you. Thank you. Let's ask Phoebe. Phoebe, you're next.
Okay.
Okay, so Phoebe, first of all, tell me, how happy are you with the course so far?
I'm quite happy in the course so far.
Okay, why are you happy? What is it something that you really enjoy during this course?
Everything except the quiz.
The quizzes. Why don't you like the quizzes?
Because you need to look at the questions and think what is the answer.
Well, that's the beauty of it, sweetie. That's why it's a quiz. You need a little bit to focus on details, be a little bit fast, but that's fine. Okay, but you like everything else.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Is there something you would change during these courses? Maybe
No,
like a certain game? No, so you like everything as we're doing it.
I like booklets. There's
Okay.
a kind of games
Okay, yeah, we can
like
consider
quizzes
that.
we can play.
Okay, cool. We can consider that. Good. Now, do you think, Phoebe, that you would like to continue to the next level, which will be a little bit challenging, a little bit difficult, but will be next level?
Maybe yes, I need to ask my mom.
Of course, yeah, of course. That's a decision that you need to get with your family. Perfect, sweetie. Thank you for that. Oh,
Yeah.
excellent. Cayenne, how about you? Let's ask you. Tell us, how happy are you with the course so far?
I'm happy with the course so far.
Okay. Why are you happy? What do you think that you improved?
Teacher, can you pardon?
Yes, of course, sweetie. Which areas or which skills do you think that you improved during this course?
I think I have improved my writing and speaking.
Writing and speaking, very well. Good. Okay. Tell me, is there something that you would like us to change during this course? Something that maybe you want us to do a little bit more or a little bit less?
I think nothing can change. I think it's okay.
Okay, perfect, good. Do you think that maybe you would like to continue next year with the next level?
Yes, I think I will continue it.
Perfect, good. Guys, so I'm just asking you, thank you for that, Cayenne. I'm just asking you for your feedback to see how you feel about this course. Of course, if there is something you don't like, you have to tell it to me so we can change it and work towards something else. Awesome. Let's ask Jewel. Jewel, you're next. So Jewel, tell me, how happy are you with the course so far? You also started a little bit late this year. You didn't start at the beginning, but how happy are you with the course?
Pretty happy.
Pretty happy, okay. Do you think that you learned something?
Yes, I think I have.
Which areas do you think you improved the most? Was it speaking, writing, listening?
I think speaking.
Okay, so do you feel? Go on, Siri, tell me.
Like, I didn't really speak.
Okay. So you feel a little bit more confident now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Tell me, sweetie, is there something that you would like us to change during this course? Maybe something that we're not doing, but you want us to do?
No, I don't think there is any.
So you are quite happy with as we're doing it so far?
Yeah, does that sometimes when there are quizzes and all blah blah blah, then my mom isn't at home. Yeah.
Yeah, with the quizzes, yeah, Phoebe is not a big fan of them. But with the quizzes, we're just kind of having fun and just see everything we've learned so far, if we actually learn it properly. That's the goal. But we don't do quizzes as much. I think we did them maybe like 5 to 6 times so far. We haven't done them as much, so don't worry.
That's
Don't worry
a
about
lot for me.
That's a lot for you. Okay, I promise you, I'm not going to give you as many quizzes. Perfect. Now, Jewel, what do you think about the level after this one? Do you think you would like to continue?
I think I'm fine with continuing, but my mom will like see on the day because she says on Joseph's class, it like interrupts his like the sleep schedule because me and my brother should go to sleep at 10 o'clock every day.
Oh, I
Every
see. So
night.
it's a little bit late for you.
Yes, but on weekends, like if the next day is the weekend, then parents allow us sleep later. But then since the day after Jocelyn's class is like a weekday, then there's schools and there's school. So my parents said, don't know about Jocelyn, but see if next year there's any that are good time, like not like in
I get
the
it, sweetie.
times.
I get it. So it's the time. The time is a little bit too late for you.
Yeah, has different time, different area.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that. Yes, we will take that into consideration as well. Thank you so much. And we have Elaine last. Elaine, sweetie, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now tell me, sweetie, how happy are you with the course so far?
Pardon?
How happy are you with the course so far? Are you happy with how much you've learned so far, or you're not happy?
Am I happy?
Okay, you're happy. Why are you happy? Do you think that you improved your skills? Your English?
Um, um,
Do you think you improved or not?
yes, I think I have improved.
Okay, perfect, sweetie, very well. Do you think that maybe you would like to continue next year as well?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, perfect. Thank you for that. Awesome. You see, it wasn't that scary. All right, we're going back to our lesson. Someone is missing. Eunice is missing again. I don't know what's wrong with Eunice. Well, she was sick a couple of lessons ago, but I hope she's better now. All right, let's get started because today we're going to have some speaking, we're going to have some grammar, we're going to have some writing, we're going to have a lot of things. So we better start now. If I can please ask you guys to open your books on page 68. Page 68. All right, take a moment. All right, so today, what we're going to do today? Well, today we're going to start with a little bit of grammar, which actually we're going to talk about the future, something that we use with present simple. However, it's going to happen in the future. I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but we're having examples that will make everything much clearer. Now, first, we have this conversation between Francesca and Daniel. Let's read it. So Francesca will be Phoebe, Daniel will be Xiaozi.
Hi, Daniel. They are having a band competition at Rock City tonight. It starts at 6 o'clock. Do you want to come?
I don't know. It will probably be boring.
It won't be boring at all. Come on, it finishes at 10.
Okay, let's go. I will get my coat.
Great, I will ask my dad to take us. The Jacks are playing first, and I don't want to miss them.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's take a look some of the future forms in this sentence, in this example. They are having. Is this happening in the future or has this already happened? What do you think? They are going. So this is going to happen in the future. Okay, the next is it won't be boring. Is this happening in the past, in the present, or in the future?
Future.
In the future. Very well. Good. So this is happening in the future. Okay. Let's see something else. How about I'll get my coat?
Future.
In the future. Good. How about I will ask my dad?
Future.
Future. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Okay. So what do we notice over here? When we use, oh, I forgot this one. It will probably. So when we use will, we refer to something that is going to happen in the future. I will read a book later today. I will do my homework later today. I will speak with my friend today. I will go to the park. Even though I don't say today, but I'm saying in the future that I will be doing something different than from what I'm doing now. I think it's very easy, super easy. So let's see the first part. I'm gonna clear this up. So the first part, circle 2 examples of the present continuous to talk about the future in this text. Let's see what you're gonna find. So we need 2 examples of the present continuous. I will give you a hint over here. Is you know what? I'm just gonna make it slightly bigger. Yeah, like this, so you can see it better. So we need to circle 2 examples of the present continuous, talk about the future. They are having and one more.
I'll ask.
Sorry, sweetie, I cannot hear you.
I'll ask.
But that's not continuous. Look at this one. Jacks are playing. This is also in continuous tense. Okay, this is for the circle. All right, the second example says for us to underline. It says, underline 2 examples of the present simple to talk about the future. I will give you the first example. Start. Give me another one. Bravo, Phoebe. Very well. Finishes. Very well. Good job. Okay, and then the next one says, underline and circle 2 examples. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mark them with green. So I wouldn't underline. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to put them like this. Underline and circle 2 examples of will to talk about the future. The first one will be, it will, yes, Phoebe, very well. It will probably be boring. Very well. It will ask, good job. Also this one, even though it's a negative, it won't be, but still, will is the positive, won't is the negative form. So it's great. Very well, good job. I will get, yes, that one as well. Excellent. That was easy, right? That was super easy. But now, let's take a look at the rules. So we are having 3 sentences, 1, 2, 3 rules, and we're having 3 kind of examples. We need to match them. Let's see the first one. Shelby, would you like to start first?
The present continuous can be used to talk about a plan we have for the future.
Amazing. A plan we have for the future. Very well. Cayenne, how about number 2?
The future will be used to talk about something that will happen at an exact time.
Okay. So the second one is actually A. What we think will happen in the future, or decisions we make at the same time of speaking. And let's read the third one, Elaine.
The present simple can be used to talk about something that will happen at
Sorry,
an
sweetie. At an exact time.
at an exact time.
At an exact time. Very well. Good job. Okay, so those are the rules. So I just put them with colors. I marked them with colored squares, but you can just put numbers next to it. All right, cool. Now, the next exercise, I'm going to give you to do it in your own time, exercise 4. And you need to choose the correct answer. For example, the first one. This is a great film. I think you'll love it. The rest of them, I give you to do it. Thumbs up when you're ready so we can check it out. All right, let's check out the answers. Jewel, can you go next, please?
Hurry up, the plane leaves at 12:30 this afternoon.
Thank you. Guys, do we agree this is the correct answer? Yeah, good.
Yes.
Phoebe, number 3, please. Thank you, Chelsea.
The children probably won't eat anything tonight because they are not hungry.
Won't eat. Very well, guys. Do we agree?
Yeah.
Very well. Cayenne, you're next. Number 4, please.
A. It's cold in here. B. I'll close the window.
Okay, I'll close the window. Do we agree this is the correct answer? Cool.
Yes.
Ting Hen, you're next. Thank you. Ting Hen.
Don't buy him that pink shirt. He won't like it.
He won't like it. Very well. Good. Guys, do we agree this is the correct answer? Brilliant.
Yes.
And let's ask Elaine, number 6, please.
I am playing tennis after school today, so I will be later than usual.
I will be home later. Very well. So I will and I am playing. Excellent. Cool. Easy peasy, right? This is super easy. All right. Awesome. Let's clear this up. Let's go to some questions over here. Okay, first question. I'll ask Actually, why would I ask? Let me let you, so you can speak with your partner. But we're gonna choose two students. Let's choose Tinghen and Shaozi. Tinghen, you choose two questions to ask him, and two questions can be asked from Shaozi to Tinghen. Come on.
Who start first?
Doesn't matter, sweetie. You can start. Doesn't matter.
What time does your school finish today?
My school finish at my school finishes at 12:50 today. What time will you go to sleep tonight?
I will go to sleep after this tuition, like 10:45 p.m.
Okay.
What are you doing this weekend?
Most of the time I didn't go to school because my mom got COVID last week and I need to quarantine for 1 week, I think, and Tuesday. Then Wednesday I went to school. Thursday I vomit again, so I didn't go to school. And today is holiday.
Good. Okay. Good. Phoebe and Kayan.
Okay, I'll start first. What time does school finish today?
I don't have school today, but my school usually ends at 12:30.
Okay. What time will you
I will sleep at 11 tonight.
What time will you go to sleep tonight?
I will go to sleep at 11 o'clock tonight.
Okay, sweetie, that's fine. I will go to bed at 11 o'clock.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay, what are you doing this weekend?
I went to school and I did my homework. And I sleep at 9 p.m. every day.
Okay. If your friend asks, this exercise is too hard, what can you suggest?
Do other sports like swimming or play badminton.
This subject is good.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Okay, cool. Let's choose Elaine and Jewel.
And Joe first.
Why, sweetie, she needs to be first? Why don't you be first? I want you to start first. Elaine, can you please start first?
Okay. Okay. Um.
Sweetie, what's the problem? You're having the questions.
No problem.
Okay, so why don't you start then?
Okay. What are you doing this weekend?
I cannot hear you.
What are you doing this weekend?
I am going to do some outdoor activities as this weekend I should be finishing my quarantine and I can go back to school on Monday.
What time does school finish today?
Today I didn't have school because I have quarantine. But if I didn't have quarantine today, school is closed for one day. But if there was school, it would end at 12:30.
What time will you go to sleep tonight? Sleep tonight.
I think like 11, as tomorrow's a weekend and and I can rarely go to sleep late. So I sleep late when I can.
Your friend says this exercise is too hard. What can you suggest?
I will suggest the friend to choose another exercise to do, like choose easier ones. But if that is the easiest one, then I would suggest him or her to try like training or something.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So let's go to the next exercise because I want us to finish this page so I can give you a break because in the second part of the class, we're going to have some writing and some speaking. So let's take a look about adjectives. Now, first and foremost, what are adjectives? Tinghen, what are adjectives?
Um, adjective are something used to describe a verb.
Adjectives do not describe verbs. What do they describe?
Nouns.
The verb. Yes, they explain the nouns very well. So adjectives explains the noun, okay? Now the adverbs explains the verbs. Okay, so we're having a couple of adjectives. Amazing, awesome, boring, horrible, interesting, terrible. We are having a couple of sentences that we need to read. But in each of the gap over here, there is the missing word that you need to place it. So now I would like you to read them, write down the word that it's missing, then we're going to read them and see if we can actually make other sentences with these words. Let me know when you're ready. All right, should we check out the answers, please? Yeah, let's start with the first one. Let's start with Elaine first. So I want you to read the example about winning voices and also the second one. Elaine, sweetie, I cannot hear you. Elaine, can you hear me? I don't hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, sweetie. Can you read the first
No.
one and the second one? Winning voices. Sweetie, can you read it for us? Shauzi, you can go first, please.
Winning Voices. Winning Voices was great last night. The pictures won first prize. I'm glad because they were awesome. The art of the camera. Do you like digital photography? This show is quite interesting, but I prefer paintings.
Thank you. Jewel, you're next. Student art exhibition. What's going on? Microphone isn't working? Ting Hen, would you like to go next, please?
Students art exhibition. I like painting. Exhibition. I like paintings, but this exhibition isn't very good. It's just a bit boring.
Just a bit boring. All right. Next one is for Cayenne.
The acting was bad. The costumes were bad. Everything was bad. Don't go. It's terrible.
It's terrible. Very well. Terrible. Okay. Phoebe.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi. This was the third time I've seen this amazing film. It never gets old.
Amazing film. Very well. And let's go back to Jewel again.
Peter and the Rabbit. I didn't want to see this film, but my friend did. So I went with her. It was horrible. No stars. Save your money.
Okay, horrible. Double R. Okay, cool. Now I want you to choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want you to choose, I'm repeating myself, three adjectives to create 3 sentences. For example, you can choose amazing, interesting, and terrible. Make me interesting sentences. Maybe you can do something like this. Maybe you can do something like that. You don't have to. However, I want you to use the 3 adjectives in 3 sentences. You decide which adjectives and where. So you need to write this down in your notebooks, please. Once you're ready, thumbs up. And then probably we're going to have a break.
With teacher Natasha, so I'm gonna choose 3 adjectives.
Only
And
3,
then
yes.
And then we are going to make 3 sentences that are
Yes.
long.
Well, don't make them too short. Don't make a sentence like it was amazing. That's not good. So you can make something like, yesterday we went to the cinema and it was amazing night, for example. So make your sentences, guys, slightly longer. All right?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna stop sharing this because we're gonna write a couple of the sentences. Okay. We can put a whiteboard maybe. I can give you an example, maybe. It was a terrible idea to go to the park while it was raining. Okay, Shauzi is ready. Can you read them for us, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
The story that my friend had said is extremely boring. No stars and bad ending. I don't even know what the story talks about.
Okay, perfect. That was good.
The movie that I saw at the cinema yesterday was interesting.
Okay, very well.
The food in Uncle Kim's restaurant was amazing and appetizing.
Okay, perfect. Okay, good, interesting sentences. Very well, Charlesy. Bravo. Who would like to be next? Cayenne, let's hear you.
Okay, come on, let's go to the cinema. The movie was amazing. It was a horrible film. Don't waste your money. That show is quite interesting. I like it.
Okay.
And
Who is next? Ting Han, are you ready?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yes, go ahead, sweetie.
Okay. I don't like that kind of toys. It's too boring for me. The second.
Keep going, yeah.
Peter Rabbit is the most amazing cartoon I've seen before. The movies of McKenna Grace is interesting.
All right. Elaine, yes?
I already done.
Okay, sweetie, can you read it for us, please?
It was a terrible idea to let a kid read a book. The book titled Harry Potter is an interesting book. My brother was boring when he was already do all his homework.
Okay, let me fix this for you. So number one, you say it was a terrible idea to let a kid read a book. Okay, this is fine. Number two, because interesting starts with an I, you need to put N. So the book title, Harry Potter, is an interesting book. Okay, and then the third one, my brother was boring. Not boring, bored. Boring means that he's boring as a person. But because you want to say that he got bored, he didn't have anything else to do, we're going to say bored. B-O-R-E-D, bored. All right, someone else? So we need Phoebe, Jewel, and Ting Han. Jewel, let's hear you out, please.
do not ever go to the hot dog rolls like so at the new night market. The food there is horrible. I enjoyed eating the roasted marshmallows at the campsite last week, but I prefer the homemade marshmallows my friend made as they were amazing. Going on the roller coaster was scary, but the math exam questions were terrifying.
Okay, perfect. Phoebe, are you ready?
I just read it.
Teacher, I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead.
The film about Marvel Avengers is amazing. I am bored because I have nothing to do. It was a terrible idea to play on the road.
Okay. All right, so let me give you a short break, 5 to 7 minutes, because once you're back, we're going to do a little bit of story writing. We're going to try 2 types of stories. Now, the first one will be the one from the book. The second one, you're going to have to narrate, which means you're going to have to say the story. We'll talk about that in a second, okay? So today we're completing this unit because why not? We're so good and we're doing everything as it should be, and that's good. So I want you to use your break, go to the toilet, get some water, whatever you need to do. Once you're back, we will continue. All right? See you in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Let's stop this. Thank you. We need to put the microphone. All right, let's stop this. And we are Phoebe, by the way, Phoebe, are you ready with your sentences, please?
Already read it.
Did you? I don't. Oh, so everyone read that.
Yeah.
Yes, she read it.
Phoebe, please forgive me. I'm old and I forget things. Okay,
It's okay.
next thing. All right, guys. So next thing. Well, it's going to be a little bit of writing. However, let's talk a little bit of the story writing. Where's my book? Look, guys, how many things I have over here. I need all of them. I can't close anything. So, well, my book is here. Okay, so next thing will be a little bit of writing. As I said, we're going to write a story. First, we're going to start with writing a story, and then probably we're going to have to narrate the story, but I'll speak about that in a second. Well, not in a second, after like 10 minutes, 15. Now, when we're writing a story, I want to ask you, which grammar tense do we need to use when writing a story?
Past tense.
Past tense. Perfect, very well. So story on its own means something that happened in the past. Is it true? Maybe not. However, every time when you need to write a story, you need to make sure that you're using verbs in past tense. The first thing we're going to do is, I want you to write down the past tense of the following verbs: watch, see, arrive, go, decide, and eat. Now, some of them are regular, which means they're going to get ed. Others are irregular, which means you have to learn the form. So let's do this first. Elaine, how do we change watch? What's the past tense of watch?
At
Watched with an ed. Okay. Cayenne, what's the past tense of see?
Saw.
Saw. See, saw. Okay. You know the game, seesaw. It's not a game, it's like the activity in the park. Yeah, so it's the same. Very well. Phoebe, arrive.
Arrive.
Arrived. All right, cool. Going for the second one. Jewel, go. Is Jewel here? She's here. Microphone is not working. Okay, Shelby,
Go went.
go went. All right, cool. Oops. Think Han.
Decided.
Decided. All right. Eat. Elaine.
ate.
Eat, ate. Cool. So we also have certain nouns. We have a bus stop, cinema, home, poster, TV. Each of these nouns, so remember that these ones are nouns, right? These ones are the nouns. Over here, you have the verbs. Now, your job will be to write me a story about these three pictures, A, B, and C. You need to write me a story. You need to use these verbs over here and these nouns. However, the writing, you're going to have to do it on the Padlet link, which I'm going to share with you right now. Okay, let's copy. All right, so here is the link for you. So I want you to, actually, I'm going to keep the page open as it is like this. I want you to open the Padlet and start writing the story. Pay attention, it needs to be in past tense. I will keep this page open for you. Okay, so you can see it from my screen if you want to. If you don't want to, that's also fine. And you have to write me your story in the past tense. We're going to read them out and see if we're making any mistakes. And then I'm going to give you a tip how you can write better stories. You should have minimum 30 words. However, you know what I want you to do? I want you to write 2 sentences for each picture. 2 sentences for each picture. So in total, you must have 6 sentences. Okay?
Teacher,
Yes, sweetie.
last week you tell us this.
Okay, and sweetie, I cannot hear you.
Last week you tell us these 3 pictures are our homeworks, and I write a story.
Did I give you this for homework? Let me double check.
Remember.
I don't think I did. Let me double check. No, that wasn't your homework, sweetie. Your homework was on life worksheets. It wasn't this. So if you've done it, that's fine. You can write it down again.
I didn't write 6 sentences. I write it in a paragraph.
Okay, well, now you're going to have to write 6 sentences.
Okay.
Thank you. Jewel, if this doesn't work, that's fine. You can send me the type it in the chat box. I will post it for you. That's fine.
Okay, thank you, Teacher Natasha.
Thank you. Okay, I will copy it for you. You have 5 sentences, not 6. Okay, I'll copy it for you now. I will post it. Copy. Let's take a look. Okay, so we got Jewel. You're still writing, so that's good. Just guys, give me thumbs up because I'm gonna keep the page closed so we don't share it here. But if you, when you finish, just give me thumbs up, okay? I think it looks like a boy to me. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I think it's a boy.
Okay.
Either way, sweetie, it's fine. Doesn't really matter. I think it's a boy though, but maybe they're a boyfriend and a girlfriend. I don't know.
I think it is
Maybe.
a boy,
Okay,
a girl.
either way, it's fine. And I said, can you please give me thumbs up when you're ready? No one didn't do it, and I'm just waiting here. Guys. Now it's too late. Now I can see what you've done. All right, let's take a look what you've done. Jewel is not here. She left the building. Jewel has left the building. All right, let's see Elaine. Elaine says, one day Lily and Jane went past a bus stop. A bus stop? Elaine, what is that? Okay, do you know what? I'm going to start first with Shao Zi because look, he separated so well. Let me see. It was a moonless and a cloudless night. What an opening. Well done, Shao Zi. That is amazing. Ben and Lily were at the bus stop. Out of the blue, they saw a poster. It was about an interesting film. Therefore, they decided to go to see the film at the cinema by bus. That is so good. Amazing. Well done. When they arrived there, the cinema was closed. They were in a low spirit. Amazing vocabulary, Shaozi. You smashed it. All of a sudden, Ben suggested a good idea. They decided to go home and watch the movie at the TV. Not at the TV, we're going to say on the TV. At last, they found the movie on the TV. You see, here is good. They were over the moon and it was a busy day for them. Okay, perfect. I really love it. Well done. Cayenne, last Saturday, John and Emily went to the bus stop. They saw a poster about a movie, so they decided to meet. They decided to meet, not met. So you need double E over here.
Okay.
To meet at the cinema to watch the movie. But unluckily, L-Y at the end, the cinema was closed. So they, sweetie, go in the past, went back home. At night, okay, not at night, we're gonna say in the evening, they had an idea. Okay, sweetie, everything is in present tense. Can you please fix the verbs? So I wouldn't have to smash everything here. I wouldn't have to cross everything. So just fix the verbs, please. Everything in past, and then I'm going to read it. Baby says, Jane and Lucy went to a bus stop and they saw a poster for a movie. They decided to go to the cinema to watch it. Unfortunately, when they arrived at the cinema, it was closed. Okay, maybe we can put a comma here. Just when they decided to give up watching the movie, they found that they could watch it at home. At last, they found the movie online. They watched the movie happily. I like it. Good one. Okay, let's see. We said this one is also good. Elaine says, one day, Julie and Jane went. Okay, sweetie, I don't understand what is it. Went past a bus stop. At the bus stop, they saw a poster about their favorite movie. This is good. They decided to watch the movie at 3 p.m. When they, not there, with an Y, when they arrived at the cinema, they saw the cinema was closed. So they decided to search, not to search the movie at home. They finally found the movie online, not at online. They watched the movie happily. Okay. Cayenne, sweetie, you still haven't fixed everything. So they saw a poster about a movie, so they decided that's good. But unluckily, the cinema closed. Not closed, was closed. So they went back home, not to home. Have needs to be had. Turned off. Went to the kitchen is okay. To find popcorn, not popcorns. And then they searched the movie on TV. You need to fix this sentence. That night, they had a great time with the movie they watched. ED. I just don't see Think Hen. Probably he is writing. Now, let me give you a little idea. So as you can see, when we were doing the story, pardon. So you can see that over here, we had a couple of verbs, right? And we choose a couple of nouns. If you remember, maybe at the beginning of the course, I told you first to choose the words and then use them in the sentence. So for example, let's take, I'm just gonna improvise now, okay? Let's take the first picture. Maybe you need to write a story about this, okay? The first thing that I would like you to do is think about the vocabulary that you can use. For example, what do you see? I can see some ballet dancers, okay? What else I can see? Maybe a theater. What else I can say? Give me another noun. Stage, maybe. Stage is where they're performing. Let's see some verbs. Dancing, enjoy.
Instrument.
Maybe. Pardon? Say it again.
Instrument.
Instrument, but I don't see any instrument on the first picture. Picture A. Okay, so we have dancing, enjoying. Maybe we can say, maybe fly. Let's improvise with fly. Okay, so you've chosen the words, right? You've chosen them. Now, the next thing you need to do is find the verbs and change the verbs in the past, because I already choose 3 verbs for this picture. Dancing in the past will be dance. Enjoy will be enjoyed. Fly will be flew. Now let's make a sentence. So I have ballet dancers. So I'm going to start like this. 2 ballet dancers were on the stage. Okay, 2 ballet dancers were on the stage. Now, where was the stage? In the theater. Let's make a longer sentence. 2 ballet dancers were on the stage at the theater. They were, maybe we can say, dancing. Now, we want to use past simple, sorry. They danced and enjoyed all night. They flew all over the stage. Okay, because it's one picture and I'm just trying to give you an example how you can use this. So what's the goal over here? Look at my words. Do you know what I want to do? I want to put a square over here. 1 second. Okay, and so you can see what I'm trying to do. Okay, so look at this now. What happened? Oh my goodness, hold on. Ah, there you are. You should be at the top. Okay, my plan's not gonna work. I think you can see it here. All right, let's see if this is gonna work for us. So the first thing is first, once you decide which words you want to use, right? You're having dance, enjoy, and fly, and flew. So once you have the verbs, change them automatically in past tense so you wouldn't forget. So let's say in the first one, I had dancing. Dancing is not past tense. Enjoy and fly. Fly and enjoy were in simple, right? Now, before I use them, I changed them. I put them in past tense. Now look at my sentence. Look at how it starts. The ballet dancers were on the stage at the theater. So already I used 1, 2, 3 words. Look at this. Ballet, dancers, theater. 4 words. I use 4 words in the first sentence. But look at my sentence. My sentence is long. Okay. Now, can I make this even better? Of course I can. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put adjectives because we need adjectives. Once you add up adjectives, you're making the story even better. So I'm going to start like this. 2 amazing dancers or 2 amazing ballet dancers were on the big stage at the theater. Do you see what I've done here? All I did was I just added 2 adjectives, amazing and big. Automatically, my sentence is longer, my sentence is powerful, and you're going to get higher scores. Okay? So let's go back a little bit. When you have the pictures, okay, you have the pictures, let's say these pictures, okay? Forget about the verbs that you have over here. What I want you to do, just before you start writing the story, I want you to find 5 verbs, 5 nouns, maybe 3 to 5 adjectives. Once you combine them using, let's say maybe you don't have any inspiration about adjectives. That's okay. However, you do need the verbs, you do need the nouns. Write the story, okay? Write one example and then figure out where can you put an adjective. Remember, adjective always goes before the noun. What I did, 2 amazing ballet dancers. Amazing and ballet, both of them are adjectives. But look at my sentence. 2 amazing ballet dancers were on the big stage at the theater. I mean, this is so powerful. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Does this make sense to you?
Yes. Which picture?
Yes, exactly. So we're going to practice this a lot more. Well, we don't have enough time now. I would have given you another task, another story to write, but maybe it's going to be just a little bit too much. So this is, guys, what I want you to do when you're writing a story. Think about 5 verbs, think about 5 nouns, half of the story is done. And then maybe you can make the first draft of the story, okay? then fix it. But every time, I would like to advise you to read the story at least 2 times. When you reread the story, you find your mistakes. What I've noticed is once you write down your story or your email, you don't read it. And that's a mistake. Why is that? When we write it down, the thing is, maybe we are thinking of saying something. Maybe we're going to forget the preposition on or to, but we think we've done it. We've put it over there. Okay? Because the brain doesn't really like to work simultaneously 2 things. So when you write the story, write it till the end, go back, read it again, see if all the verbs are in past tense, read it again to see if everything is correct. I promise you, you're not going to make a mistake. But you need to do this for yourself. So you need to try a little bit harder. I'm not saying your stories were great. I really like them. However, there were tiny mistakes and we want to polish them. Okay? All right, cool. Before we finish, let's have a little chit chat. We're going to do a little bit of speaking. Let me clear this up for you. By the way, guys, for homework, I'm going to give you Unit 9. Can you please do page 76? I need to make some notes as well. So your homework, where is your group? All right, so here you are. Page 76. Unit 9, because we completed Unit 9, okay? And I want you to do the homework, Unit 9. Maybe I should send this in WhatsApp as well. Let me see, so I wouldn't forget. Okay, hello, latest homework, Unit 9. All right, so please do this. So we wouldn't, we can use that time so we can practice during the class. I want you to do it. Next week, obviously, we will check out the answers. However, in the meanwhile, let's do some speaking. Our speaking today will be about certain type of performances or things we can do, activities. We're having classical concert, film, rock concert, ballet. Remember, this is ballet, not ballet, okay? Ballet. I know it's a little bit weird, but it's just what it is. And then the last one is play. Now, you can talk about this, talking about, let's say, do you prefer going to shows with your family or with your friends? What kind of shows do you like to go? It's up to you what kind of conversation you're going to have. I'm going to keep my pictures open because we're going to have the chat here. So I'm just going to make it bigger like this. Okay, so classical concert, film, rock concert, ballet, play. Make it natural, make it fun, make it interesting. Let's start with Xiaozi and Cayenne. Who is starting first? Nobody? Come on.
Do you prefer watching film at the cinema or?
Sweetie, we cannot hear you very well. Can you try it again, please? No, you're not lagging. But
Teacher,
it's
can you
just
hear me now?
No, it's slightly better. Yes, slightly better.
Do you prefer watching film at the cinema or at your house?
Or in your house?
In your house?
Yes, I prefer watching film at in my home. How about you? Do you like to watching classical concert?
No, I don't. I never watched classical concert before. How about you?
Oh, I didn't watch classical concert before too. Now, do you like to listen to rock concert? Do you like
Maybe, but I never tried it before. Do you like to watch
Do you like what, sweetie?
Do you like to watch ballet?
Ballet. Do you like to watch ballet?
Do you like to watch ballet?
Yes, I do. I like to watch ballet because I like ballet. How about you?
I seldom watch ballet, and I think I usually watch film. Do you like to play guitar?
Yes, I do. Because I'm learning now. How about you? Do you like to play piano?
Yes, I'm also learning.
Okay.
Okay. Let's choose Phoebe and Elaine.
Okay. Okay. Then
Guys, I cannot hear you very well. Can you please put your microphone closer to your mouth because I cannot hear you?
I'm so close. I am
Okay.
already put my mic closer to my mouth already.
Okay. Can you start, please?
Okay. Um, do you ever have a classical concert?
Pardon?
Do you ever have a classical concert?
Have you ever what?
Have you ever have a classical concert?
Have
No.
you ever had a classical concert?
Yes.
The sweetie, if she can be part of the concert means that she plays an instrument. If you want to ask her, have you ever seen a classical concert is a little bit different.
Okay. Have you ever seen a classical concert?
No, I don't, but I wish to sing the classical concert. My turn. Have you been seen ballet before?
Pardon?
Have you ever seen rock concert before?
No, I don't. How about you?
So am I. I also haven't seen it before. Do you know how to play guitar?
No, I don't. How about you?
Same as me. I also don't know how to play the guitar.
Do you like guitar?
Maybe yes.
Okay.
Have you ever played a piano?
Yes, I've played when I was young. How about you?
Um, um, uh, I also play piano when I'm young.
I used to play the piano when I was young.
I used to play a piano when
I used to.
I used to play the piano when I'm young.
Okay.
Have you ever watched a film at cinema before?
Yes, I have. How about you?
I
That's it.
yes.
Okay. And let's choose Ting Hen and Jewel. Jewel, sweetie, are you here? Jewel. She's here. Okay. All right, let's start.
Have you
Ting Hen?
played
Yeah,
a
go on.
piano before?
I have played the piano before, but I don't play anymore as the piano lessons were too difficult for me. So my mom, she stopped my piano classes. Have you played the guitar before?
No, I haven't seen one before, so how about you?
I have never ever played the guitar as well as the only instrument my brother and I play is the piano, as my mom doesn't want to add more tuitions to our schedule, as we are usually busy every afternoon after school and mostly nighttime as well. So our mom doesn't want me and my brother to have a lot of classes.
Um, have you been to a rock concert before?
No, I've never been to a rock concert before. I've never ever went to any concert at all. Do you like watching horror movies?
No, but I watch it. I I don't like to watch horror movies, but I've watched it before when I'm young. When I'm young. Um, How about you? Have you?
I've watched horror movies before, and to me, I think they're like really nice as all the suspense and like it's really like creepy. And then sometimes I would fool my friends into coming to my house to watch like a movie, and then they're always like, "Oh, it's definitely like cartoon or whatever." And then when I on the TV, then I on the horror movies, and then they're like, "Why did I even come?" Um, have you ever went to a classical concert?
No, I don't know what is a classical concert, but I think I never been to one before.
So classical concert is a concert where you go and everyone is playing probably the piano or a violin. So those classical instruments, not like you're going on a concert where people are playing the guitar or the keyboards or the drum. That's not a classical concert. Okay, all right, good. I don't want to keep you longer, obviously, because I know it's late for most of you. You want to sleep. However, today we did a good job, guys. We did a little bit of writing. So just make sure, guys, just make sure that the tips that I gave you for the writing, before you actually do the writing, think about some verbs, some adjectives, and some nouns. They will help you to create a better story. However, we will practice that. Now, today we finish unit 9. Next week, we will continue to unit 10, or maybe we will just practice a little bit more. Doesn't matter. We'll see how we're going to be in the mood for next week. Do you have any questions, maybe?
No?
No questions? Awesome. Don't forget to do your homework, unit 9, all right? And we're going to check it out next week. Cool. Thank you for today. Enjoy your evening. I'm seeing you in 7 days.
Okay,
Bye.
Okay, teacher, bye-bye.
Bye.